In our first story, the Supreme Court is to deliver a landmark judgment today on the suit filed by the Electoral Commission seeking to set aside a High Court requesting the Commission to allow Dr. Papakwesi Indum to correct errors on his presidential nomination forms. The Commission had gone to the Apex Court to seek clarity following the decision of a High Court judge, Justice Eric Chebafo, to quash the Commission's decision to disqualify Dr. Indum from the presidential race on December 7. The EC said it rejected Dr. Indum's nomination on grounds that the number of subscribers of his forms did not meet the requirements of Regulation 72B of CI 94, the law governing the conduct of the 2016 elections. The Commission said one of his subscribers endorsed the form with different signatures in both portions of the nomination form, raising questions about the legitimacy of one or both signatures. Supreme Court Judges Justice Sophia Edinyira presiding, the Justice Enim Yaboa, Justice Vida Akoto Bamfo, Justice Yao Apeu, Justice Ampa Benin and Justice Gabriel Huaman will in today's ruling establish the limits of EC's powers to handle errors on the nomination forms of presidential and parliamentary aspirants. And of course, Joy News correspondent Joseph Akable is witnessing today's proceedings and will be bringing us the outcome of today's ruling in a bit. Now, President John Mahama is promising to revive tomato production in Akomadan, a farming community in the Ofinso North district of the Ashanti region. He says the second term of his government will not only establish a tomato factory in the area to process the produce that go waste, but also to manage post-harvest losses to ensure tomatoes is produced in all seasons. President Mahama has been addressing NDC supporters at rallies at Akomadan and Abofo on day 2 of his 4-day campaign tour of the Ashanti region. Insura FM's Ohimin Terrier has more. Okay, so Insura FM's Ohimin Terrier is on the phone with us. Hello, Ohime. How intensive is tomato production in Akomadan?
Yes, Beatrice, Akomadan and Afancho, these two communities are the leading tomato producing communities in Ghana. And President Mahama himself admitted the fact that they have played a major role in the production of tomato. But unfortunately, over the years, unavailability of market for tomato farmers means tomato go waste in Akomadan. So it was Akomadan in Nana Kwamwa Boatin who first appealed to President Mahama to provide the area with factory so that farmers will have ready market for their produce. And President Mahama said his government recognized the important role played by Akomadan and Afanso as being the two leading tomato producing communities in Ghana. So in the regard, in line with this, government is implementing irrigation project, which the first phase has been completed for 60 hectares. And he says the second phase to be started soon will be undertaken by a Korean contractor, which will also increase the acreage to 120 hectares for farmers in the area. But the president believes strongly that before they provide the factory, there should be constant supply of tomato. So that is why the government wants to start with the irrigation so that the constant supply of tomato to feed the factory.
Ohime, what has been the reaction of the residents to this promise by the president?
Honestly, I spoke to two residents who indicated that indeed it is a good call from the president, knowing very well that most or majority of the youth in the area are into tomato production. Once they have the factory and will be also be able to produce all year long, they will be able to maximize profit to take care of their families and their loved ones. And
you have the latest on the president's itinerary today?
Yes, for today, President will kickstart day 3 of his 4-day tour of the Ashanti region with the commissioning of the community-based senior high school at Pakoso in the Aswasi constituency. And after the commission, he will will also meet the Asante this morning at 11 a.m. Before we proceed to Asante Bijama to embark on the campaign. And after this, the President Mahama will also visit Sunafo South. I beg your pardon. The President Mahama will also be at Kunsu in the Ahafanu Southeast constituency, where he will also address the chiefs and the people of the area, and also address party sympathizers this week.
Thank you very much, Inshira FM's Ohim Interior, bringing us the latest on President Mahama's 4-day tour of the Ashanti region. And we do know that the flag bearer of the opposition New Patriotic Party, Nana Akufo-Addo, is also expected to be in Ododo Diodo in the Greater Accra region. We'll bring you more later.